risk of harm. This is not taking reasonable action to prevent that harm. This is unacceptable. You now need to decide today of who you think was in the best position to prevent that harm, to prevent the harm that happened to Captain Morrow, to prevent future
these people, because I want you to bring the truth out and I want them to get to know you so that we can further our story.
Good afternoon, Captain Barrett.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Could you please state your name and address?
The guests were warned about the risk in the door jamb. There was a warning above the door. There was a warning on the step. There was red tape around the door. There was no way that it could be missed. However, we heard from several witnesses.
Second guess yourself and you qualify, and that's where the hesitation and the stop and start goes. So once you commit to one idea, just go for it, even if it sucks.
We not only have one person saying that, Captain Bard testified that when he walked up, he had to duck. We not only have two, we have Flight Attendant Denise Saunders. Now 3, we have 4 people testifying that not only that those red markings weren't there, but they had to duck and dodge each time they walked up those stairs. And 2 out of those 4 hit their heads. Now let's think about this. You have 4 people on that bus that day who had to dodge that piece of metal hanging down.
It's like number 1, number 2, number 3, and finally this thing, yeah? So just a little bit more dramatic, tell them here. I'm just going to be behind you here with my hands here to remind you to breathe.
Okay. And that his activities were limited. And you need to consider the nature and extent of his injuries. The defense calls this a concussion. You're not off work for 1.5 years with a concussion. Don't let them downplay this injury. He was taken off work for 1.5 years because he had a significant closed head injury with a vestibular